of them. Draymond an early three, and that's what we talked about is there. Moody comes up with a rebound. There are guys not named Steph Curry that are missing a lot of threes. Podziemski cleans it up with a layup.
So you can win the offensive rebounding battle too. They're 29th in defensive rebounding percentage.
Clingan banking in a deep two. Murray down the lane. Clingan's got a dunk. And Clingan, he's going to dunk all day. Steph cutting back door, beautiful.
Yeah,
Draymond handling it. Let Banton create things. And the Warriors created the steal. Butler running with Podziemski. There's that good defender Kamara, but very clever delivery.
Smart.
And Jimmy finishing.
You shouldn't have to force anything in that situation.
Monty Kamara with the right hand up and in. He was the 52nd pick by Phoenix a year ago. Moody will tee up a three, and there's the first one down.
Yeah, Steph was in there kind of fighting with him.
Thibault wreaking havoc, creating a turnover, and Murray dunking it down. Steph Curry in and out, but he's got three guys on him. Buddy Hield open three. Buddy is now 2 away from 200 on the season. And Kamara coming back 100 miles an hour. And Looney took it away. Kevon, great D. So GP2 and Kevon Looney with Steph, Kuminga, and Buddy Hield. GP2, I mean, that's how easy, with all the attention on Steph, if you just cut, you will be rewarded. And what a block by Kuminga. Get Steph unlocked a little bit. He switched to the right hand in midair and banked that in.
Crafty.
Buddy Hield from deep, and Buddy, if he gets to 200, and he's 1 away now, 7 straight years of 200 threes, Buddy Hield could be the zone buster. There it is. 200 threes for Buddy Hield. Only 5 players in NBA history have done that 7 years in a row. That's a nice list to be on.
I love it.
Thibault out of the corner, and they do bottom their first 3 of the night. 1 of 7 now for the Blazers. And Kumaro, Defensive Player of the Month in February. Draymond, Defensive Player of the Month in March. And Podziemski with the mid-range over Clingan this time. It's a big day for the officials tomorrow, and Sunday is they will get the call to whether out of the 75 who becomes a playoff official, which is the highest honor for them. And Quentin Post dropping in a 3.
Now that happened because GP2 cut in there, and Quentin Post defender hesitated because of that.
Nice block by Banton. The trailing Kamara dropping it in. Steph Curry wrapped the thumb, and the 3 is down. His first made 3 of the night. Sissoko tried to send it down. The Netherlands sends France away.
You will get nothing and like it.
Kuminga mid-range, and JK getting physical. His first field goal tonight. He's got 5 points. Aya took it back, and Buddy Hield launching that 3 perfectly in.
Well, it starts with the defense, then you get the counterattack.
Banton is fouled and flips it up and in. They're on the good defender in Kamara. He uses that physicality, but Kamara met him there. That shot did hit the rim, but reset the shot clock, and Curry reset the net with a 3. Nice defense by Jimmy Butler, but Clingan, that ricochet, he got it, flipped it in, and drew a foul. And sometimes it's just the bounce of the ball. Steph dribbling through the whole Portland roster. That skip past the post. What a great catch and a better finish. What a beautiful play by Quentin Post. I think it's got good hands for a big. 7th pick in the draft. Zach Edey's also had a good year for Memphis. And Clingan right at the rim, putting it up and in, and he's got a dozen. This game so critical for the Dubs. We're keeping an eye on Denver, Memphis as Moody hits the 3. And then also Sacramento Clippers. Podziemski off iron there. Curry sneaks in for the rebound. Now Moody driving, Moody finishing. He draws the foul. He sized up the big man. He wasn't going to dunk it. He laid it in. Beautiful extension.
Draymond is able to block Banton inside. Again, he's coming off of Clingan in there.
Moody to Draymond. Back to Mo, because that big man is still there. To be Butler down the lane. Butler layup. And he threw it back. That's too unselfish.
He's going to hear from Buddy Hield about that one.
Draymond had to hit that 3. Otherwise, they would ask Jimmy Butler, don't be that unselfish. Steph running the floor to lay it up and in.
Test their transition defense.
And Draymond deflected again. Draymond Green just put this highlight reel tonight for his Defensive Player of the Year candidacy. Butler wanted a foul there. He'll make the field goal. Took a lot of body and got bounced sideways. Banton missed there. The outlet to Curry, and that's the easiest bucket Steph had all year. Moody 360, and Clingan recovered to defend that. Jimmy on the lob, and Draymond. And it's all Steph Curry. What a block by Chris Murray. Everybody in black playing some D, but the Warriors defense has been even better. Jabari Walker got a freebie, and Steve Kerr's going to take a timeout. What a big offense tonight. Great Warrior defense, and Buddy Hield with the D.
Wow. Didn't buy the pump fake, still blocked the shot.
And Walker, all that work. To beat the buzzer, Pajemski did well just to hit iron. But Portland has had the advantage here these final minutes, closing the third, and Walker keeps it rolling. That 25-point lead's down to 14. Jimmy Butler posted up on Minaya and reverses it up and in and draws the foul. Jimmy Buckets with an opportunity for a three-point play. Final 33 seconds of this third. And Kuminga, who can soar in there off the Butler delivery. I think it's been easy tonight. That pass inside, and great defense by Buddy Hield, Kuminga, and Looney. And now 8 seconds to work with. Jimmy Butler on the handle. Butler created a little contact and laid it up and in. Flipped up and in. That time Rupert. The kick out in the corner, and Rupert, I'll tell you, he's an interesting player. And Rupert, shot clock is 5. And flipping it up and in. I'll tell you what, he's calling his own number now. So Rupert's got 11 off the bench. A little unsettling, particularly after the other game against San Antonio. Oh, there's Quentin Post dropping it into 3. Again, Butler creation. Are you going to make these open threes? Butler loves that short corner 3. Jimmy's doing everything. He's got 24.
Sometimes with those, you're worried about teams coming out sluggish. Not that day.
No, it's going to mean a lot to the Devs and a lot to the Clippers. Kamara, nice finish there. Energy is Looney. We will back it out. You're playing the clock as well as Portland right now. He's first playing time. Setting up Pajemski for 3. Good to see that go in.
That is exactly what you want going into next game against the Clippers.
Bible trail 3. Warriors just continue to come up with stops here.
And just make them shoot threes.
And Buddy reversing it up and in. So Buddy Hield off the bench. Remember early in the year, he went crazy here in Portland in game 1 on the road.
It's interesting you say earlier in the year. That's one thing that's been consistent with the Warriors is they force another 3-point miss, and Clingan misses inside point blank.
Clingan calling out the rebound numbers and putting that one in.
That's all he was doing, padding his stats. How dare he? And can they do that in the playoffs? Can you find energy, not just points off the bench? Energy is
nice for Buddy Hield. He's got 16. We know Steve Kerr said pregame. And so you've got to be ready, and that's where the Warrior depth can pay off. Pajemski, back-to-back threes.
They thought he got fouled, too.
Kevin Knox on a nice feed from TJD. That game would be Tuesday at Chase Center, by the way.
Yep.
But that Clipper Warrior game is going to mean everything. Rupert with the left hand.
This Blazers crowd has seen a lot of Warriors success as Jabari Walker knocks down another 3.
Nice steal by Trace Jackson Davis. Oh, then the throwaway. You don't want to do that in the backcourt. TJD, a little bit of an error there. The Dubs sweep the season series against Portland. They do it with defense. They allow